If your favorite style of movie is those 80s films where the cops run around and just beat the crap out of everybody on the streets and they slide across the roof of their car and get in and drive off speeding and shooting people out the windows and stuff, this is a game that's literally designed for you. Hi guys, this is Moriarty.
And I'm Crypto Spook. You mean like Police Academy?
Sort of, but not the comedy kind of flicks. I mean like actual good old-fashioned 80s buddy cop flicks. Think like Lethal Weapon. Or, I don't know, other buddy cops. Hutchsky and Scar. You know what I'm talking about. Those movies.
Starsky and Hutch? You're so bad at this. I really like the fact that you're like ticketing cars, like doing legitimate, no-nonsense police work.
Yeah, so the thing about this game is it starts off with the most cliched plot point ever. You bust down the door and shoot a perp, and another one gets away, and they think you're a dirty cop now because the other guy got away, and they don't think he was ever there in the first place, and somebody stole the senator's goods, and there's conspiracies and all sorts of stuff. And they start you off as a regular old beat cop.
Do you have the opportunity to be a dirty cop?
Yes. Yes, you do.
Oh, good. Good.
Yeah, you can actually be a dirty cop in multiple different ways, and they make it remarkably easy to be a dirty cop. So you can be with the mafia, or you can be with the people, the crew, I forget, they name it something, but it's a local black gang, or you can be with the people and accept $20 bribes not to give them tickets and things like that.
Are they Italians by any chance?
No, there are also Italians. So there's the mafia.
So there's 3 factions.
There's 4 factions, actually. You have the mafia, the police, the black gang, and then you have the people.
Can we call them the Black Gang? Is that their name in the game?
That's what they're called. They're called the Black Gang. Like,
I feel bad. I don't know that we can review this game, you know?
I feel bad saying it. I'm the one sitting here going like, yeah, you know, you got to get over there and get the black people. And that's not what... that's like what you have to do, unfortunately.
Who made this game? 1982?
It's set in the 80s, yes. It's actually pretty interesting. It's a clicker. You can see the cursor moving back and forth, and you go around and you have to kind of manage your time while also handling stuff. So you get money every day, and that money depends on how well you do your job for the police or how many bribes you take. So you could do a really bad job as a cop and be okay with it because you're making money off of bribes. You can accept free goods or not accept free goods. You have time to... It's insanely time-intensive game, and I really enjoyed it so much. It's a game that, as soon as we're done recording, I'm going to go play again.
It looks super fun.
It is fun. It is actually a lot of fun. And you have to maintain your relationships with everybody, but nobody can get too strong.
So you kind of have to keep each faction in check. But what about the police faction? Doesn't it benefit you to make them the strongest faction?
The police you can keep strong, but you have to kind of weigh the police against the people. So every time one faction gets lower, another faction gets higher, and vice versa. So if the police are too strong, the people are oppressed. And if the people are too strong, then the police aren't doing anything. And if the Italians are too strong, then the crew is too weak, and the Italians are going to make trouble and cause problems. So you have to kind of balance everybody down at the bottom. It literally says that you need to just piss on everybody equally. And I really appreciated that mental image because it made me think, oh yeah, that's actually pretty perfect.
I guess that's true. I mean, if you're terrible to everybody, that's kind of a quality, right?
Yeah. So as a cop, just be bad to everybody, and everybody will be angry at you.
They'll just be like, that guy's just a dick.
And you'll keep everything nice and even keel that way, because no one will like you as opposed to somebody liking you too much.
So, interesting fact, I kind of want to be a cop. Not necessarily, I mean, I'd like to be a full-time cop, but I got a good job, I don't really want to go and do that. But I would like to be a part-time cop, so this kind of like piques my interest in, you know, just regular everyday police work, cleaning up the community, that kind of stuff. But, you know, now it kind of taints it with this ability to be a good cop or a bad cop.
Well, so I don't know if you watched it there, but at that particular moment, there was a guy standing watching the crime, and he refused to move, and I said, if you don't move, I'm going to scratch myself. Then I'm going to tell them that you assaulted me, and I'm going to shoot you.
Well, did he leave?
And the guy said, man, I don't know what your problem is. And I scratched myself. And he goes, what's wrong with you, man? And then I pulled out my gun and said, back up or I'll shoot.
Wow. When was this made? Is this 2016, 2017?
This is a brand new game, just came out.
Wow. Okay, so this is kind of a thought-provoking game at the same time, I guess.
Yeah, but the thing is it's not supposed to be a statement on police in the 1980s. It is absolutely just supposed to be a love letter to the 80s style films where you go out as a cop. The guy on the street will find the big drug dealer and take him down in a one-on-one fight in the street. That's really what it's about, and they've managed to distill that into this kind of single street, single block that is your beat.
Now, this is a pixel art game, but I find myself really enjoying the graphics. It really reminds me of growing up and playing games like this. It's like Grand Theft Auto a little bit.
A little, you know, it's funny because it actually does kind of have like a little bit of that Grand Theft Auto there. This game, when it first got announced sometime last year, I jumped all over it. I had to have this game. I've actually been spending quite a lot of time getting this game on the channel, and I'm really, really happy to be able to review it because I think it just looks so neat and it looks like a lot of fun, and I think it's just a really cool concept, and it's one of those kind of games that you can get in and play for 20 minutes, or you can say, hey, I'm going to play for 5 minutes, and the next thing you know, 40 minutes has gone by. I played just my first single session. I intended to get in and just see what the game was for a few minutes, and what ended up happening was I got into the game and 40 minutes went by. It's definitely a cool little game. As long as you kind of, I don't know, are quick at reading, you should be fine. One of the things is they took people like you into account, Crypto.
What do you mean?
When you're reading, time does not pass.
Oh, so you're trying to say I read slow. That is not true.
I just happen to know that you would have to pause this video to have any understanding of the conversation.
That's not true at all. I just wasn't paying attention. Like, I can read fast, though.
Oh, yeah? So what does Yablinski want?
He wanted something about donuts.
Exactly!
I don't know, man. I was looking at the watch.
Exactly! The point is, you have no idea who Yablinski is.
I was just looking at the watch. I noticed it makes a cool little Z when you're trying to, like, talk to people.
Alright, well, the point is, it has been made. I was correct about it.
Incorrect. You're a liar, sir. What do you work?
You work 9 to 5. Well, you work, I guess it's like, it might be 8 to 5? I'm not sure. It's either 8 or 8:30 or 9. I'll be honest, I don't think I've ever looked at the starting time. I just always pay attention to the 5 o'clock that's coming up, because once you hit 5 o'clock, you're screwed, and man, I gotta get these tickets out.
Probably a 9 to 5. It seems like a 9 to 5 job. So do you have like a certain amount of tickets you have to write every day?
Yes, you're given quotas, and your pay is based on your quotas. So if you don't meet quota...
Do you get more if you go over?
If you're over your quota, you do get more. So it's definitely worth it to, you know, maybe hit double quota and then start taking a couple of dollars in bribes, because you're not going to get any more money from the police for doing a better job than you have to, you know what I mean?
So you're evil.
I wasn't even evil. It's just like I'm ticketing a guy who I just saw get out of his car. He walked in and bought a donut. He's a big old fat dude buying a donut. And he comes out and he's like, I'll give you $20 if you don't give me a ticket.
I bet you took the $20, didn't you?
And me, I go, you know what? I already ticketed 3 times my quota today.
No principles, no morals.
I think I'll take your bribe.
Evil. Evil person.
It's not, look, I'm looking out for the people, okay? And the fact is that if they don't bribe me, I tow their car.
Paying a ticket is a hassle. I think I'd probably give you $20.
It's a huge hassle.
When can I get this game?
It is already out. You can pick it up right away. Fantastically fun. I absolutely encourage it. It's not a VR game, so sorry, but it is pretty good. And I enjoyed it, and I still think it's a fun little game.
Well, there's nothing wrong with 2D games. 2D games still have quite a place in my heart.
2D can still be a lot of fun. So there you go, guys. That's Beat Cop. I think it's a lot of fun. I think you should pick it up. It's not expensive. It's only $14. It's worth it.
That is a really good deal. I think I would actually probably pay that.
It's worth it. There's a lot of stuff in there. The game definitely has a lot of content. I think it's definitely worth picking up.
I kind of want to play it right now just looking at it. It looks fun.
If you like it, like it. If you don't like it, don't like it. Don't forget to subscribe, check out the Patreon, check out the Discord, which we've got down below where you can come and talk to us every single day. and you can go ahead and leave us nice pictures of memes. And if you leave us really, really cool memes, we might notice you. Send pie.
Send pie? Like, I'm not giving anybody pie. Why would I give somebody pie? That's my pie.
And as always,
We'll see you on the next one.